What if I told you that the stiffness you feel every morning when you get out of bed, the tightness in your hips when you stand up from your chair, and that nagging ache in your lower back could all be dramatically reduced in just 15 minutes a day? And no, you don't need expensive equipment, a gym membership, or to be flexible like a yoga instructor. I'm about to show you exactly how thousands of people over 50 are reclaiming their mobility and moving like they did 10 years ago. But here's the catch. Most people quit after just 3 days because they make one critical mistake that I'll reveal later in this video. Stay with me until the end, because that mistake might be the only thing standing between you and pain-free movement. Welcome to Prime Motion 60+, where we prove that age is just a number and your best movement is still ahead of you. I'm here to give you science-backed, practical mobility solutions that actually work for real people living real lives. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications, because every week we're dropping content designed specifically for those of us over 50 who refuse to let stiffness and pain dictate how we live. Today, we're diving deep into a 15-minute daily mobility routine that targets the exact areas where stiffness loves to settle: your hips, shoulders, spine, and ankles. This isn't just another stretching video. I'm going to explain the why behind each movement so you understand what's happening in your body and can feel confident you're doing this safely and effectively. Now, before we jump in, let me be clear. I'm not a doctor, and this isn't medical advice. If you have any existing conditions or concerns, please check with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise routine. That said, everything I'm sharing today is based on movement science and has helped countless people over 50 move better and feel younger. Let's get started. First, let's talk about why we get stiff as we age, because understanding this will motivate you to stay consistent. After 50, several things happen in our bodies. Our joints produce less synovial fluid. That's the lubricant that keeps our joints moving smoothly. Our muscles lose elasticity, and connective tissue called fascia becomes less pliable, almost like a rubber band that's been left in the sun. Add to that decades of repetitive movement patterns, sitting and compensating for old injuries, and you've got the perfect recipe for stiffness. But here's the good news. Mobility work directly addresses all of these factors. When we move our joints through their full range of motion regularly, we stimulate synovial fluid production. When we gently stretch and strengthen, we maintain muscle and fascia health. And most importantly, we break those compensatory patterns that create stiffness in the first place. So this routine isn't just about feeling better today. It's about investing in your mobility for the next 20, 30, or even 40 years. Movement 1. Shoulder circles. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. We're going to start with shoulder circles because many of us hold tension here, especially if we sit at computers or drive frequently. Roll your shoulders back in slow, controlled circles, 5 times backward. Really exaggerate the movement. Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the back, lift them up toward your ears, then roll them forward and down. You're warming up the shoulder joint and the muscles around your upper back. Now reverse it, 5 circles forward. Notice if one direction feels tighter than the other. That's normal and actually useful information about where you hold tension. Movement 2. Neck mobility. Place your hands on your hips for stability. Slowly turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Don't force it, just go to where you feel gentle tension. Hold for 2 seconds, return to center. Now look over your left shoulder. Do this 5 times on each side. Next, tilt your right ear toward your right shoulder. Again, gentle tension only. Hold 2 seconds. Return to center. Left ear to left shoulder. 5 times each side. This wakes up the small muscles in your neck and increases blood flow. If you feel any sharp pain or dizziness, stop immediately. Movement 3. Torso twists. Keep your feet planted and your hips facing forward. Place your hands on your shoulders or let your arms swing naturally. Twist your upper body to the right, then to the left. Let your arms swing loosely. This creates momentum that helps warm up your spine. Do 10 total twists, moving at a comfortable pace. You should feel your spine gently rotating and your oblique muscles engaging. This prepares your spine for the deeper mobility work we're about to do. Get down on your hands and knees. If getting down is challenging, You can do a modified version standing with your hands on a sturdy table or countertop. On your hands and knees, position your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. This is a fundamental spinal mobility movement. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, round your spine toward the ceiling like an angry cat. Tuck your chin and your tailbone. Feel every vertebra in your back rounding upward. Now inhale. Arch your back the opposite way, letting your belly drop toward the floor, lifting your chest and your tailbone toward the ceiling like a cow. Move slowly between these two positions 8 to 10 times. This mobilizes every segment of your spine and is one of the most effective movements for reducing lower back stiffness. Why does this work? Your spine has 33 vertebrae, and most of our daily activities keep them locked in the same position for hours. Cat-cow reminds each segment how to move independently, which is essential for healthy spinal function. Stand up and place your hands on your hips, or hold onto a chair for balance. Lift your right knee up to hip height, or as high as comfortable. Now imagine your knee is drawing a circle in the air. Make 5 slow circles going outward, opening the hip. Then 5 circles going inward, closing the hip. Switch to your left leg and repeat. Your hips are ball and socket joints designed for multi-directional movement, but most of us only use them to walk forward. Hip circles restore that full range of motion and reduce the stiffness many people feel when standing up after sitting. Stay standing with one hand on a chair for balance. Lift your right foot slightly off the ground. Point your toe and make circles with your ankle. 5 circles clockwise, then 5 counterclockwise. Switch feet and repeat. Your ankles support your entire body weight and absorb shock with every step. Stiff ankles can throw off your entire movement chain, affecting your knees, hips, and even your lower back. This simple movement keeps them healthy and mobile. Back down on your hands and knees. Take your right arm and thread it under your left arm, reaching across your body. Your right shoulder and the side of your head will come down to the floor or as close as comfortable. Hold this position for 20-30 seconds, breathing deeply. You should feel a stretch through your right shoulder, upper back, and possibly your mid-back. Return to center and repeat on the other side. Thread your left arm under your right. This movement is gold for people with shoulder stiffness or upper back tension. It opens up the thoracic spine, the mid-back region that gets locked up from sitting and hunching forward. This is crucial because tight hip flexors are one of the main causes of lower back pain and stiffness in people over 50. Step into a lunge position. Right foot forward, left knee on the ground behind you. If kneeling is uncomfortable, place a cushion under your back knee. Keep your torso upright and gently push your hips forward. You should feel a stretch in the front of your left hip and thigh. Hold for 30 seconds. Don't arch your back. Think about tucking your tailbone slightly under and engaging your core. This protects your lower back while maximizing the hip flexor stretch. Switch sides, left foot forward, right knee down. Hold for 30 seconds. Why is this so important? Most of us sit for hours daily, which keeps our hip flexors shortened. When we stand up, those shortened muscles pull on our pelvis and lower back, creating stiffness and discomfort. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, making a figure 4 shape with your legs. Reach through and clasp your hands behind your left thigh. Gently pull your left leg toward your chest. You should feel a stretch deep in your right hip and glute. Hold for 30 seconds, breathing deeply. The more you relax, the deeper the stretch will go. Switch sides. Left ankle over right knee, pull right leg toward chest. Hold 30 seconds. This targets the piriformis muscle and external hip rotators, areas that get incredibly tight and can even cause sciatica-like symptoms when they are too tight. Still lying on your back, extend both arms out to the sides in a T position. Keep your left leg straight and bend your right knee. Let your right knee fall across your body to the left side, trying to touch the floor. Keep your right shoulder on the ground. This creates a gentle spinal twist. Turn your head to the right, looking away from your knee. Hold for 30-45 seconds. Switch sides. Left knee bent. Fall across to the right side, head turns left. Hold 30-45 seconds. This is one of the most relaxing and effective stretches for your entire spine, releasing tension from your lower back all the way up to your shoulders. Finish by lying on your back or sitting comfortably. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Take 5 deep breaths. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 6 counts. Feel your belly rise and fall. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, telling your body it's safe to relax and recover. And now, let me tell you about that critical mistake I mentioned at the beginning that causes most people to quit. The mistake is this: doing too much, too soon, and expecting immediate results. Here's the truth: you didn't get stiff overnight, and you won't become flexible overnight. But if you do this routine consistently, even just 10 minutes instead of 15 on busy days, you'll notice changes within a week. Within a month, movements that felt impossible will feel normal. The people who succeed are the ones who show up every single day. Even when they don't feel like it, even when they don't see dramatic changes immediately. They trust the process. Consistency beats intensity every single time, especially after 50. Your body responds to regular, gentle stimulus much better than occasional intense effort. So commit to this for 30 days. Put it in your calendar. Do it first thing in the morning or before bed. Make it non-negotiable. I promise you, your body will thank you. And there you have it, your complete 15-minute mobility routine designed specifically for people over 50 who want to reduce stiffness and move with freedom again. Let me quickly recap what we covered. We started with shoulder circles, neck mobility, and torso twists to warm up. Then we moved through cat-cow for spinal mobility, hip circles and ankle circles for lower body freedom. We did thread the needle for upper back and shoulders, hip flexor stretches for the hips and lower back, figure 4 stretches for deep hip mobility, and spinal twists for complete back release. And we finished with deep breathing to help your body integrate all that movement. Now I want to hear from you. Which movement felt best in your body? Which one was the most challenging? Drop a comment below and let me know. I read every single one and love hearing about your experiences. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people over 50 find this content and reclaim their mobility. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Prime Motion 60 Plus and hit that notification bell. We've got so much more coming, everything from balance training to strength routines to pain relief techniques, all designed specifically for our age group. Remember, mobility is freedom. The better you move, the more life you can enjoy. You deserve to wake up feeling good, to play with your grandkids without pain, to travel without stiffness, and to live fully at any age. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep moving, stay consistent, and remember, your prime is now.